name is Kimberly Shannon, and today I would like to talk to you about vaccines, and I'm taking a stand for vaccinations. Let me tell you a little bit of history about vaccinations. They've been in existence since 1796. They're not a new type of phenomenon. Millions of lives have been saved through the use of vaccines for children as well as adults. In 1920, in the United States alone, over 10,000 lives each year were lost to diphtheria. In the 40s and the 50s, thousands of children were paralyzed or killed due to polio, America's most feared disease. Even including our 32nd President of the United States, Franklin Delano Roosevelt, fell victim to polio and is paralyzed. There have been over 200,000 cases annually of diphtheria, hundreds and hundreds of cases of tetanus. So you say, why vaccinate? Well, just knowing that there are vaccinations and cures available that can save lives as well as beat degenerative diseases should be reason enough for you to vaccinate for your children. Children's vaccines have been drastically reduced the mortality rates in most of the developing world today. Another question you may have is, are vaccines safe? Vaccines are safe and effective. There are many controls in place through different agencies such as the CDC and the FDA. Vaccines have been tested and they are regulated to ensure their safety before they're ever tested and placed with humans. The third question you may have is, I've heard so much controversy about whether or not to vaccinate, I don't know what to do. Well, that's a valid question. There are so many myths out there. I'm going to give you a couple examples of those myths. I've heard a myth such as too many vaccines at one time could overwhelm my child's immune system. Think about this. A healthy infant could receive 100,000 vaccines at one time, and it would not overwhelm your child's immune system. So I just wanted to let you know that. Number two, another myth that's out there. Vaccines contain some preservatives that you may feel that are dangerous. Yes, there have been mercury in our vaccines in the past. However, it's been a very small, minute amount. However, since 1999, the use of mercury, called thimerosal, has been completely eliminated out of all childhood vaccinations. So you don't have to worry about that. However, think about this. There's more mercury in the environment than there would ever have been in a vaccine that your child may have had. Think about it. There's mercury in the air that we breathe, there's mercury in the water that we drink, and there's mercury in the fish that we eat. It will not harm your baby. The third myth is that vaccines could cause autism. There has been so much research conducted. There is absolutely no evidence whatsoever linking the MMR vaccine to autism. So that has been completely dispelled. Over 14 studies have been conducted. There's no link whatsoever to autism. And another myth is that, well, what if my child has a cold? I don't want to vaccinate if my child has a cold. If it's just a small, mild illness like a cold, it's not going to affect your child getting their vaccine. So you don't have to worry about that. Your child is still going to be able to effectively use the vaccine. So those are just a few myths that are out there, and I just want to let you know, if you do your research, you have nothing to worry about. Let me just give you a couple more reasons that you should vaccinate your child. The diseases that killed or victimized children and adults have been mostly eliminated, and immunizations prevent the spread of disease that can be prevented by vaccines. Immunizations protect our future generation. Vaccines have eliminated most of the diseases that have killed and debilitated the health of millions of children and adults. If we continue to vaccinate, we could wipe out and completely eliminate or so that we don't even have to have these anymore. We can completely eliminate them. And then Also too, for financial aspect, even if you don't have health insurance, please do not put off getting vaccines for your child. There are so many health agencies that get federal funding, so you do not have to incur any costs whatsoever. If you contact your local health department, they will give your child free vaccination. So please don't let that be a reason why you do not get your child vaccinated. Do what is best for your child. Vaccinate them. Vaccinate on time. Follow the child's recommended, or the pediatrician's recommended schedule for getting vaccines. Risking the health of your child is not worth losing their life if it can be prevented. And as always, contact your child's pediatrician for any further questions. Thank you.